Eric is an amazing, driven boy. He is been chosen for my November Barnabas as one of the three boys, and he's been chosen for responsibility. And no one deserves it more than Eric. He is so quick to want to get his job done. And sometimes he can and sometimes he can't just because of his reading ability. But he wants to do it. And he works so incredibly hard to be sure it's done. He is driven. He is not a lazy boy in any way, shape, or form. And I think, maybe as an only child, maybe mommy and daddy would step in and do a lot of stuff for him. But no, you have made him stand up and do what he's supposed to do on his own without a ton of help. And you've expected of him, and it shows in the classroom. So when he gets a piece of work, it's not like he's going to shove it in his desk and kind of wait for it to disappear. No, he tries his hardest. And sometimes it is hard because it has a whole lot of reading on it. But he is determined. He gets out, comes to my desk and asks for, what does this mean? What does this say? Can you read that to me? Or whatever. And because he's a driven boy, he wants to get his job done. He doesn't want to just pretend it's, not there. And I think, what a blessing that is to me because he does get his work done. It's a blessing to himself because he gets his work done. But one of these days, it's going to be a blessing to his employer. And he's going to have a job. He's going to have a family. And he's going to go there at his job, and he's going to be responsible because he learned responsibility when he was just a little piker at 8 years old. And he's going to know what to do, he's going to know how to do it, and he's going to get at it. And no boss is going to have to walk in and find out that Eric's laying back in his chair with his feet kicked up on the desk and hasn't done anything. No. He's going to be the kind of boy that gets his job done. And every employer wants that kind of worker. So you start when you're little to learn some really good habits. And Eric's really good habit is responsibility. You know that little ant in Proverbs? The one that you don't have to tell her to do anything. She just does it on her own. I love that little story because, if the ant doesn't do her work, she's not going to eat in the winter time. And Eric doesn't have to be proud of. He's like that ant. He just does what he's supposed to do. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes, and it says, whatsoever your hand finds to do it with all your might. And that's what Eric reminds me of. I mean, he is determined to get it done, and he doesn't waste any time. He's not a time waster. He's got his pencil out, he's got his paper out, and he is going for it. I enjoy working with him so much. After school, he has worked so hard and made some progress. And just like anything is hard, it's hard work. Learning how to read and being able to sound out those words and understand what you're reading and understand the insinuations or the motives in a story. I mean, that's hard work. And he gives me his all. And sometimes it's at the end of our day at 3:30. We're both kind of toast. But he never complains. He never says, I don't even want to read anymore. He just, if I say, Eric, let's go on to the next page. He just goes on to the next page, and I'm so proud of him for doing that because it's easy to want to give up and say, no, it's too hard and I don't want to do it today. Or, can't we just do something else? But no, he never begs. He just does what I've asked him to do. So I really enjoy that. I've enjoyed watching the improvement, and it's been, a little bit at a time, but a little bit is better than no bits at all. And that's how you get better with anything, whether it's playing the piano, whether it's playing the violin, whether it's being good at basketball, soccer, or whatever, a little bit at a time. So he's making good progress in that and works so hard for me, and I really do appreciate that. So, Eric, congratulations. You get the honor of the November Barnabas, and it is for responsibility. Thank you. Bye-bye.